Everyone, Bluffing here with another team review, and today we're going to be looking at a team based around Shadow Skuntank. So I've been wanting to use Shadow Skuntank for a long time now. I got a good one, rank 6, almost a year ago, and since then it's gotten a buff to Poison Jab last season, right? And then this season actually got a buff to Crunch. So it was already on my list of Pokemon I wanted to try out, and then these two buffs really pushed me over the edge to finally biting the bullet and spending the 700,000 dust and 336 XL Skuntank candy it took to power this baby up. So we're going to be running it with Swampert on the lead to counter any steel types, and Mandibuzz to bait out steel types as a safe swap. But what I found with this team is that if you don't anticipate the enemy has a steel type in the back, then Skuntank actually also works very well as a safe swap. So that's a pretty good sign of a good team to me, is when either of your two back Pokemon can really take the role of safe swap or closer. So let's see how these battles go. So first we're going to have Swampert on Sister Fetched. And so what I want to do here is to catch the Leaf Blade. So I attempt to catch Leaf Blade onto the Mandibuzz, and I fail. So this Sirfetch'd is going to Brave Bird me here. But that actually does only about 40% of my health. And now I'm just looking to stall the clock so that I can switch. You see that my switch timer is ticking down, and I really want to get back into my Swampert if possible. But this Muck actually poison sprays me here, so acid spray. So that is going to make it so that I probably am going to go down before I'm able to switch, which is fine. Because now I'm going to go into my Swampert, instantly throw this Hydro Cannon, and the opponent actually shields, which is super interesting because now they're shieldless, and Sirfetch'd is going to almost go down to this Hydro Cannon, not quite. I'm going to be able to Poison Jab all the way down. You see that Poison Jab putting on huge fast move pressure there is really nice. And now we got Muck versus Skuntank, which is a pretty neutral matchup. We're going to have to see if they go for Acid Spray or not. They do go for Acid Spray, so these Poison Jabs are going to be doing more and more against me. I take them out, and they have a Giratina in the back. So this is doable. I just need to land at minimum one Crunch and one Earthquake, and that should do it. So I'm going to attempt to go for the Earthquake. And I get there, which is really nice because now I don't have to shield. Hopefully this is a CMP tie. And it is a CMP tie. So because of that CMP tie, that's basically ensured that I win the game, because I can just shield my Skuntank once, and I should be able to get to this Crunch before they get to a second Dragon Claw. Next, we're going to have Swampert into Giratina. So now I originally was going into my Mandibuzz because Mandibuzz was my safe swap, but I eventually realized that not a lot of people were running Giratina with a Steel type. So I decided to start safe swapping in my Skuntank, and it's actually been doing really well. You're going to see this really nice secondary matchup here versus a Talonflame, and the Talonflame actually loses very decisively to Skuntank, and Skuntank still has a half a health bar left, so this is looking really good. They come in with Melodic, and so now we basically have Mandibuzz for the Giratina, and then hopefully Swampert is going to be able to take out the rest of this Melodic. We'll see what happens. And they swap out, so I swap out, and now we're pretty safe here. because this Mandibud is going to easily take care of this Giratina. Next, we're going to have Swampert into Giratina origin form, actually. So this is a little bit easier to take care of because it's a little bit squishier, and it usually only has ghost type moves. So Lapras is going to take almost 50% of its health from that crunch, which is really nice because I'm going to force a shield here. And I'm probably not going to shield in return so that I maintain shield advantage. Yeah, Skuntank I've found has been really good at just taking shields and taking shield advantage. And not a lot of teams have two things in the back that can handle Swampert. So usually with the shield advantage, I can at least work my way out of some pretty tricky situations. So I'm going to farm all the way down on this Lapras. I'm going to switch into Mandibuzz actually to farm the rest of the way. Perfect Force Snarl farm there. And they have Cresselia in the back. So this is looking really good. You know, ABA weak to Mandibuzz is always something that I like to see because now Mandibuzz is just going to easily sweep in the back. I'm just going to two-shield Mandibuzz, power through these back two Pokemon. So I actually switched into Swampert because Swampert has so much energy that I'm just going to spam out these Hydro Cannons. I'm actually not going to be able to get to the Earthquake, unfortunately, so I just get this little chip damage with Hydro Cannon. No big deal. So now I can safely no-shield this. Shadow Ball. Can farm all the way down, don't have to shield anything, and should have almost enough for a Aerial Ace to take out the Cresselia. Yeah. They shouldn't have two moves here, so I should be able to safely take them out with this Aerial Ace. So next we're going to have Swampert into Cresselia. I'm going to instantly swap into my Skuntank, hoping that they don't have a Steel type in the back. And they come into a Obstagoon. So now we get to see the Obstagoon Skuntank matchup, which was something I was really curious about. And they already fear the tank. They shielded up a Sludge Bomb, and they actually went for Night Slash here, so I'm guessing they have Night Slash and some sort of nuke move. They go for a Night Slash again, and we're going to have to see what they do here, because this might take them out if they don't shield it. So they do shield it, and I go back into Swampert, because I'm curious what they're hiding in the back. They might not want to see Skuntank. And so they're going to Grass Knot me here, but Grass Knot does not take out Ultra League Swampert. So you're going to see just how spammy Swampert can be when it has a little sliver of health left. It gets to not only a Hydro Cannon, but an Earthquake. So that almost takes out the Cresselia, doing huge work on Cresselia with those last little 10 hit points or so. And now I can come in with Skuntank. Unfortunately, they lagged, but I would have gotten here anyway, take them out. And then come into Mandibuzz against their Obstagoon. And so I'm pretty safe taking this. They get the attack boost, but that shouldn't matter. I'm pretty confident I can take down whatever they have in the back. 2 shields to 0, but let's see what happens. So they don't swap out, which is good for me because now I have an energy advantage, 2 shields, and then about a quarter of my health. And once again, another Talonflame. This Talonflame should be easily taken care of with all of this excess energy. Yeah, and so I'm actually going for the Aerial Ace, which is a mistake because I could have actually just gone for Dark Pulse, and I correct that mistake. I go for Dark Pulse. They get in a Incinerate, but it doesn't matter because they're dead. Swampert into Obstagoon. So usually how I like to play this is I go straight for the Earthquake because I've never had someone shield on me first before. And so if I go for the Earthquake, this enables me to either swap into Mandibuzz and go for an Aerial Ace, or swap into Skuntank and try to farm down with poison jabs. And so you see there I actually catch the Night Slash, which is really good because I also get in a Snarl. So that Snarl plus this Aerial Ace should put it pretty solidly to farm down range. Yeah. So if they stay in, they're just going to get farmed down. And they come in with Empoleon, which is really nice because Skuntank definitely does not want to see Empoleon with its poison jabs against the Steel type. I'm going to let this go. I'm going to get to another Dark Pulse. And then I might swap into Swampert. Yeah, swap into Swampert to farm all the way down. I shield this. I just want this precious energy here. Let's see what they have. They come back in with Obstagoon. I'm not sure what their energy was at, so I just threw immediately. But I still have a whole, almost another Hydro Cannon here. So I throw the Hydro Cannon. Maybe should have gone for the Earthquake. No, we have enough energy actually that I can go for another Hydro Cannon here. I could have even gone for the Earthquake this time around. But Hydro Cannon should be more than enough, and it's a CMP. So once again, the CMP really won me this game because this Skuntank is definitely going to be able to just fast move down this Cresselia. I go for the Crunch here just to get the possible debuff. Once again, you know, that's a huge bonus for Skuntank is that debuff chance. And so that's all the battles that I did and with Shadow Skuntank. It was a really fun Pokemon to use. Not a lot of people expecting Shadow Skuntank out there, so I highly recommend it. If you have a good one to XL out, or a regular Skuntank, let me know how that goes. All right, thanks guys. See you next time. Bye.